Did you know millions of people search for trendy words on Google every year? Today we're going to learn the most Googled words of 2024 to help you stay updated and sound cool. If you want to use these words and impress your friends, this video is for you. Let's jump in and discover the words everyone's talking about. I'm Sia, if you don't know me already. Let's get started. Today's first word is something we've all experienced. You must have done this too. Tell me, have you ever opened a packet of chips thinking, I'll just have one, and before you know it, the whole packet is gone? This is called Snackcident. Let's understand this fun word and how to use it. A snackcident means when you unintentionally end up eating a lot of snacks. We've all had a big snackcident at some point. You thought you'd take just one bite, but the entire packet vanished. Now let's look at some fun examples where a snackcident happened. I opened a bag of chips thinking I'd just eat one, but before I knew it, I had had a full snackcident. I promised myself a healthy diet, but that late night snackcident ruined everything. Now, speaking of unexpected moments, let's shift from food mishaps to family ties. Ever heard of the term Nepo baby? It's creating quite a buzz, and here's why. Nepo baby. You know, those people who are famous because their parents are famous? They are called Nepo babies. The word comes from nepotism, which means getting success more because of family connections than talent. So when we say someone is a Nepo baby, we are talking about kids who make it big thanks to their famous parents. Now, let's see how to use this word in sentences. Everyone says she's a Nepo baby because her mom is a famous actress. As a Nepo baby, he got his first movie role without even auditioning. Now that we've talked about fame through family, let's switch gears to those chasing fame in a different way. Ever heard of a clout chaser? Let's find out who these clout chasers are. Have you seen people who'll do anything to hang out with popular people? They are called clout chasers. These are people who chase fame and attention. They love being in the spotlight and try to connect with famous people to seem cool or get more followers. On social media, they'll do whatever it takes for likes and attention. Let's see how you can use this term in sentences. He's such a clout chaser, always tagging celebrities in his posts for attention. She's been called a clout chaser for constantly associating herself with influencers. Now, speaking of chasing attention, who doesn't love posting the perfect picture for all the likes? That's what the next word is all about. Insta-worthy. You've probably heard the term picture perfect. It means something that looks flawless, like a perfect photo. These days, when a photo is perfect for Instagram, we call it Insta-worthy. It's used for something so beautiful or special that you just have to share it on Instagram. If it's too good not to post, it's Insta-worthy. Let's check out how to use this word in some examples. This cafe has such an Insta-worthy vibe. Every corner is picture perfect. Her vacation photos were so Insta-worthy that I felt like booking the same trip. Now, not every Insta-worthy thing is truly good. And when an influencer tells you that something isn't worth buying, it's called Deinfluencing. Let's understand this next term. Deinfluencing. Deinfluencing is a new trend where influencers tell you what not to buy. Instead of promoting stuff, It's all about being honest and helping followers save money by avoiding things that aren't worth it. When an influencer says, "Don't waste your money on this," that's de-influencing. Let's look at some examples to understand it better. The de-influencing trend is refreshing. Not everything needs to be hyped. Her de-influencing video saved me from wasting money on a bad product. From trends reshaping how we shop, our next term defines a unique generation. It is called Zillennial. Zillennials are people born between millennials and Gen Z. Millennials were born from 1981 to 1996, also called Gen Y. Gen Z includes those born from 1997 to 2012, known as Zoomers. Zillennials fit right in between, born between 1992 and 1998. If you feel stuck between Gen Y and Gen Z, you're probably a Zillennial. They mix habits and trends from both the generations, enjoying the best of both worlds. Let's see some examples. As a Zillennial, I love the nostalgia of DVDs but also enjoy streaming on Netflix. Zillennials are stuck between loving handwritten notes and texting memes. Speaking of blending habits from different generations, here's a term that's trending across all ages: bed rotting. Let's see what it's all about. Bed rotting. Ever feel like staying in bed all day is the best thing ever? That's called bed rotting. It means lying in bed all day doing nothing, just relaxing, watching TV or scrolling on your phone. It's all about enjoying a lazy day without feeling like getting up. If you love spending the whole day in bed doing nothing, you're bed rotting. Let's check out some examples. After a stressful week, I spent the whole Sunday bed rotting with my favorite TV show. I'm not lazy, I'm just indulging in a little bed rotting this weekend. If bed rotting doesn't bring you enough relaxation, the next level is Goblin mode. Let's now see what Goblin mode is. Ever have those days when you're super lazy and just don't care about anything? That's Goblin mode. It's when you live your way with no effort or trying to impress anyone. It's all about relaxing and not worrying about what people think. During the COVID-19 pandemic, lots of people went into Goblin mode, staying in pajamas and doing whatever made them comfortable. Let's see some examples of Goblin mode. Last winter, I went full Goblin mode, staying in pajamas and binge watching shows. Goblin mode is my default state when I have no other plans. So, you've had your lazy days and now it's time to get back to work. But after being in Goblin mode, the following term might be your next move at work. Quiet quitting. Quiet quitting is when you do just the basics of your job and nothing extra. It's about sticking to your job description and not working overtime and avoiding extra stress. It doesn't mean you leave your job. People choose quiet quitting to maintain work-life balance, avoid burnout, or because they feel unappreciated at work. It's just about not overworking yourself. Let's see some examples to understand it better. I'm not working overtime anymore. I'm officially quiet quitting for my mental health. She's quiet quitting by sticking strictly to her job description and not taking extra tasks. For our next term, let's shift to a unique and quirky sense of humor that's taking over. Zoomer humor. Zoomer humor is the bizarre, random, and hilarious sense of humor of Gen Z. Remember how we talked about Gen Z being called Zoomers? Well, their humor is super unique. We've all scrolled through memes that make no sense but somehow are still really funny. Zoomer humor is all about weird jokes and don't need logic to be funny. It's full of random and nonsensical elements which still show how creative this generation is. The goal is only to make people laugh without overthinking. Let's check out how to use this term in sentences. Her memes are so random and hilarious, she's mastered Zoomer humor. Zoomer humor is all about absurd, nonsensical jokes that somehow make you laugh. So, that was Zoomer humor. Rhymes, right? While Zoomer humor keeps us laughing, and sometimes it can lead to shadow banning. Let's now understand what shadow banning is. Shadow banning. Have you ever posted something and noticed no one saw it? You might have been shadow banned. Shadow banning is when social media hides your content without telling you. Your posts don't show up to others, and your profile becomes less visible, even though it looks normal to you. This usually happens if the platform thinks you've broken their rules but doesn't want to ban you completely. As a result, your posts don't reach many people and you're clueless as to why. Let's look at some examples to understand this better. I think my account is shadow banned. My posts aren't getting any reach. He suspects shadow banning because his followers stopped seeing his content. Remember to share posts carefully and thoughtfully to avoid shadow banning. Finally, from hidden posts to viral trends, let's talk about the next fun term. Girl dinner. Have you ever noticed how some girls eat super light meals, like just snacks, salads, or a bit of chocolate? That is called girl dinner. It's a funny term for a small, simple dinner. Things like chips, fruit, veggies, cheese, or even popcorn. It's not a big meal, just light snacks that feel like a full dinner. If you've ever had a light snack and called it a full meal, you had a girl dinner. Let's see how to use this term in sentences. Last night's girl dinner was just cheese, crackers, and a handful of grapes. Her girl dinner went viral. It was just popcorn, a Diet Coke, and some strawberries. Now that we've explored the most Google words of 2024, it's time to wrap up this fun and trending journey. I hope you had fun learning these cool and trending terms. Try using them in your daily conversations and see how it goes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun lessons. See you next time.